Hi there, my name's Tony. I'm the trainer for the Office of Information Technology. Today we're in a classroom and we're going to go over the AV equipment and how to use it for your classes. So we're looking at the touch panel that's going to be on the podium, and I'm going to go over all the different features and systems that are on this. So to start, what we would do is press the press here to begin button. So we're going to do that. And you'll notice that when we do that, the projector turns on, the screen comes down, the cameras start working, and if you have any additional peripheral screens or other systems, those also turn on. So to start, we're going to be met with this screen. So let's look at over here on the left, we have the navigation pane where we have some different tabs that we can be on. Right now we're on the video controls tab. And here we're going to control all of our video settings. So for example, in this room, we have a projector and an additional screen. We also have the ability to have two different inputs. So what we can do is we can use the input from the PC, which means the podium computer. We can also use our laptop by clicking this button here, and that means that you would want to connect it with the HDMI cable that's on the podium. So we're going to use the PC display, and what we can do on here is control whether or not the video is muted. So what that means is the video is now muted. So if you wanted to set up and bring up a PowerPoint or something else like that and you didn't want everybody to see it, you can video mute and then press this button to start displaying again. We can power on or off the projector. We can power on or off the additional screen. Also from this panel, we can control the sound. So we don't want to use the sound that's on the podium computer or on your laptop. We want to control the sound here with these controls. So to turn it up, we would turn it up, turn it down. We can also mute it. Moving along, we're going to go to camera controls. So here we are on the camera. And on here we have some presets, which we'll talk about in a second. And then we have this dial here. So we can dial in how we want the camera to face, where we want it to look by pressing these buttons. And then once we have it aimed how we want it to look and we're happy with it, we can leave it alone and it'll be right there. We can also zoom it in, zoom it out. If we're really happy with it, we can save it as a preset. So I'm going to make this preset 3. So we would press and hold. And now it's set as preset 3. So when we come back, we can just press that button and it's going to go right back to where it was. Also notice that when we changed navigation tabs over here, we still have the audio controls up here. So I'm going to unmute. We can go to microphones, and in this room, there are 2 wireless mics and a front and rear ceiling mic. So we have the controls for those where we can mute these. We can also turn up or down the wireless mics that are in this room. You can also mute them. And then moving right along, we also have this last button here, which is the system power button. So the system power button is going to shut everything off. And when you press it, we're going to be met with this confirmation. We're going to say, yes, we want to power it off, and then everything turns off.
So switching gears ever so slightly, I want to show you how to use the document camera in the classroom. So what we would do is direct our attention to the podium computer, and we're going to go to the Start menu down here, and we're going to type in the word camera. When we do that, the camera app is going to show up here. We want to open that. And the camera app may not be set to the document camera. So what you can do in that case, so in this example it is not, we can press this button up here in the top right that says change camera. And when we do that, it cycles through any other cameras that might be on your device. And here we go, now we're on the document camera. It's just that easy. Thanks so much for watching today. Have a great afternoon.